Kaylee and I are blessed to have traveled the full year of 2024, and we're committing to 2025 to travel full time as well, but just at a slightly slower pace. We've been to some pretty incredible places in 2024, and this is my top 5 list of places to travel in 2025 that you've probably never heard of. The first destination, and arguably one of the top destinations we visited in 2024 that you should have at the top of your list in 2025 is Teotihuacan, Mexico. We woke up extremely early and got picked up from Mexico City and traveled about 3 hours to Teotihuacan. We had the chance to watch them set up the hot air balloons before we soared over ancient ruins. We went way higher than I originally expected, and looking over the ancient ruins, it really makes you wonder how could man even make these pyramids. Hot air balloons don't have an exact landing spot, and watching as the team tried to track our hot air balloon down and then catch it and pull it to the ground safely was a pretty cool experience. Next, you're headed south to Panama. You'll need to take a tour to Panama's eastern coast to visit the Blas Islands. This destination was nowhere on our radar until we visited Panama. After you arrive at the drop-off point, you get on a boat with the Kuna people who bring you to the Blas Islands. San Blas Archipelago is a collection of 360 low-lying tropical islands, which are inhabited by the indigenous Kuna people. The island is basic and offers an escape from the busyness, which is exactly what we're looking for. We went snorkeling in the surrounding islands, played games, and relaxed. There was so much wildlife around us, especially in the early mornings and late evenings. I got the chicken. I was not expecting it to be breaded, but I'm happy it is. The sunsets here in the Blas Islands were some of the best I've ever experienced. It started off with a pinkish red color and ended with a bright orange color. On the coast of France in Normandy sits a medieval abbey called Mont Saint Michel. To get here, we flew into Paris and rented a car. However, they have tours that visit from Paris, or you could take a train. We didn't want to be rushed, and since this was one of my bucket list destinations, we decided to rent a car, that way we could spend more time here. Inside the walls of the abbey, you'll feel like you just stepped into a Harry Potter movie. If you have the chance, I definitely recommend to stay the night because the crowds during the day and nighttime are completely different. The abbey sits in a tidal pool. At one point in the day, you can completely walk around it, and then just a few hours later, the water rushes in and almost completely surrounds the abbey. Head east from Mont Saint Michel's to one of the most overlooked Greece islands, Hydra. Only 2 hours from Athens, this is one of the most accessible Greek islands. Hydra offers everything you're looking for from a Greek island at a fraction of the cost and crowds. Hydra has no cars, only horses or donkeys to get around on land. We didn't bring a lot of luggage, but we saw other people using the donkeys to carry luggage up to the hotel. One of the most unique aspects to this island were the beautiful doors that seemed to be unique to every building. If you're planning to visit Hydra, check out Greco Hotel for a great spot to relax. One of the make or break for us when deciding on a Greek island are the swimming opportunities, and Hydra has some of the best spots to cliff jump. Now head northwest to Wicklow, Ireland. Ireland is on everyone's bucket list, but most people want to go see the Cliffs of Moher and don't realize that just an hour south of Dublin sits Wicklow, which offers wildlife, hiking, and waterfalls. I couldn't believe through my research that this place wasn't more recommended. We went in October as the trees were beginning to change. Wicklow is unique because as you hike, the landscape changes from woodland to a rocky incline that ultimately ends up in a waterfall. As you hike, you'll notice old stone ruins that you can walk through. These destinations made my 2024 so special, and I hope they can make your 2025 a year to remember.